Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna do an introduction.
Mhm.
And no, I'm not. I'd like to do an introduction with a single camera. So we'll do that after. Okay, so we can just get into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No. Honestly,
Kind of crazy.
thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting us.
No,
Yeah.
like
Literally the day I met you, I was like, you are pure and untainted, and I was like, there's people here that are not like that. So I don't know. I think you're special, and like you have like this magical whimsy about you that you don't really see often around here. Everybody's kind of just
Should I
like
make her cry?
us.
Oh.
these are my friends, Angel and Carle. I've been doing makeup forever, and I started in New Orleans, and I feel like that's a lie. It's
Yeah,
not
what's up with
true.
you lying?
Oh, because he was like, he goes, "Are you on your way?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm on my way." He's like, "You lying?" I'm like, "You're right. I'm in the elevator."
The honesty right after though was hilarious.
I will lie and then tell you the truth.
Also, the directions you gave us.
Okay.
Oh,
look,
Girl.
I am directionally challenged.
I was like,
Are you?
I was like, okay, wait, she's not from here.
No.
Because what you should have said is the Studio 101 building or the
You
what's
did
it called?
you did explain it to me previously, and that's how we
Tulsa-
figured out where to go to.
Okay.
We
Tulsa-
figured it out.
Well, you know what? Thank you
Tulsa
for
Art Fellowship.
realizing that
Tulsa
I just...
Art Fellowship.
Okay.
Building.
Yes,
Yeah.
I should have
Yeah.
said that.
That's
No, I'm
awkward.
really not from here. And like, I literally, like, every time I go somewhere, I'm going to a new part of Tulsa. Like, the first time I went to your place, I cannot even tell you, I was terrified.
You're like, no, really? It's dark out there.
I mean,
Babe,
if
not only
driving to
is it
Broken
dark-
Arrow is like you're driving out
Okay.
to the somewhere. It's New
Yeah.
Tulsa.
I'm not even getting to the somewhere.
getting
I
to
was
the
like,
somewhere.
literally, where are we? And not only that, I'm like, I'd never even seen this part of Tulsa before. And not only
Well,
that,
it's not really Tulsa anymore.
Yeah.
It's like technically
It's New
its
Tulsa.
own thing.
it was late. And like, I,
Yeah.
it was late. It was like 12 maybe. 'Cause I was coming from my friend's show. It was an amazing
Like,
Oh, yeah.
You're like, where does Ray's live?
And you're like, I'm coming from Jinx. It'll be closer.
Oh my God. It was 35 hours. I'm not even kidding. It was like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like a little minute.
It would've
And
been,
it was just
yeah.
this like highway
Mm-hmm.
that had like a bunch of plants. And
Plants? Trees?
Yeah,
Mm.
trees. Had a bunch of trees. And it was pitch black, no lights.
Oh, okay. You took a different way then.
But it
Well, she was
also-
coming from Jinx, so she probably went down south.
Concerned. Did you take the turnpike?
Is that like a bridge that's pretty?
The turnpike should never get dark and scary. It's usually
Okay.
like the main
Very bright.
highway.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like you veered. You
Definitely
maybe
not.
veered somewhere.
Well, the second time was a much better route. I literally was like,
Good.
why didn't we go that way the first time?
Did you go with Ian? Was that the second time? How
Yeah.
many times have you been?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Twice.
I like Ian's car.
Yes, his car was so cute.
Vroom, vroom.
Yes,
Okay,
because
the-
we were at Hawaiian Bros.
Yeah.
And we were listening to Tyler's new album.
I listened to that album again in my car, and it did not sound like that.
Yeah.
I was irritated. I was like, why is this kind of... I was like, wow, I need new speakers.
Yeah, but also his speakers were insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I recorded the whole moment.
Really? Oh my
I'll
god.
send it to you. As soon as it came on, I was like, oh. First of all, I never even had Hawaiian Bros. And if this is what it's like, we come here all the time.
It's kind of good, right?
my God.
Okay, yeah. Me and Aiden have to take you to F. So
Yes,
yeah.
for the macaroni salad. I'm not even kidding. Once a day, I quote you.
What?
Oh.
When we got Hawaiian Bros. And you were like, Carle. No, you don't understand the way you said this. You were like, what are y'all about to get? Like, you were kind of like not knowing what was going on. You turned so fast. Ooh, can you get me a chicken teriyaki bowl? Like, I never in life.
so
It was straight up like that.
hungry.
It was straight up like that.
I would have never expected that's what you said because I didn't hear the conversation. All I
know
heard
it's so
was,
good.
can you get me a chicken teriyaki bowl? It's 12:01 a.m.
No, literally,
And I'm
it's
like,
like,
where
yeah.
are we about to get that from?
Can I ask you
Um,
what you feel about the people in Oklahoma or in Tulsa? Like, what's the vibe you get?
The vibes that I get. So I'm from New Orleans. I think I've said that every episode.
They gotta know.
At least 6 times.
When they come
At
in,
least 6
when
times.
they come watch for the first time, they'll know.
No,
they'll know
dead
every time.
ass. Like,
Yeah.
I think, like, I'm from New Orleans. New Orleans people are, like, some of the most, like, free, reckless Cajun people, like, you'll ever meet. And it's, like, a lot of energy in that.
Wow.
Tulsa is the same way without the Cajun vibes. It's country. And it's, like, I guess Cajun and country are, like, similar, but they do have their differences. We're, like, herby. Country's, like, starchy.
I think there's also like an authenticness to both.
100%.
Like you wouldn't get that from like a city girl.
I think I love is the southern charm. That people,
but you guys
everybody's
are
so
the
nice.
Midwest. Like, technically.
When I went to Miami, everybody was mean.
Yeah.
I was like,
well,
damn.
Miami's a different spot because
There's like no player.
they're like very plastic and they're
Very
very
plastic.
like
I was
surface.
amazed. I was like, damn, everybody looks the
Very
same.
plastic.
Those like
It's very
hot
much
spots
like-
on the planet, like it's fun to go and experience, but you look around, you're like copy paste everywhere.
No, right?
Yeah,
I was
it's a
shook.
little-
I was shook. I did not see charisma, uniqueness, and talent in Miami. And
And
I
you
would
would not
definitely
expect
never
that.
live there.
We
I
were
would
bringing
definitely
it, though.
live there. Well, I think some of the art is kind of cool there. Like,
yeah, well,
I
they
just
have Art Basel. So
Art Basel.
it's like
that's where
Is
when
it?
I went.
No, and it's actually very cool. Like it really is. There's a really intricate application process to be in that show. And I think like you can tell that like they did something different, that they're looking for something different in this kind of art. It's a very like singular experience. I feel like the Art Basel art is. I feel like sometimes art is very like relating to the masses. But like every time I'm in art, every time I like see the Art Basel work, I'm like, it's this person is expressing their moment versus like I'm
Yes.
trying to relate.
It
But
was
also,
really beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mm.
Something cool. Did you go?
I went last year.
No.
I know
My literal
Tulsa.
dream.
You're
Tulsa Creative Engine
Yeah,
chose me
that's
and
amazing.
a lot of other artists.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Kiki.
honestly, no joke. I'm not even kidding. I was thinking, like, as I was saying that, I really wanted to be like, kind of like you, because I feel like you're very like.
Oh my god.
I think there's all different kinds of artists, but like if we're choosing two categories right now in this moment, there's like the people who express their singular experience, and then there's the people who express to relate to the masses. And I think you very much express your singular experience through your artistry. That's something that I super admire.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like
That's crazy.
That's so
no,
cute.
it's just real. It's like very honest.
I feel like as an artist, I've been like in a box for a long time. If you're like, oh, Carl, so many people know you, it's like it hasn't always been like that. I was hidden away in a dark
gotta
place
hide.
for a long time.
think-
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I was creating and I was posting. I've always posted for my friends. And so it's like just because you're watching now, you know what I mean? It's like the same thing. It's the same shit.
same thing. It is.
You know, so
Nah,
it's
I fully
like,
feel that.
but now it's like crazy. More people get to experience it.
I really like your art because it's like kind of serious.
It's kind of
is.
serious.
Nobody's making anything.
Have you seen
serious
that post where
anymore.
it's like the cute kawaii artist always creates like the dark art, and then like the goth artist creates like
The light.
the cute kawaii art? Yes.
No, I feel that.
Wow.
I feel like I don't like give that vibe, but I'm like, yeah, I guess my art is kind of like
the
darker.
dichotomy is crazy. How many
So,
siblings do you have?
I'm one of 7.
Oh
Damn.
my goodness!
Yes, all my siblings have kids.
And which are you in the middle?
I'm the middle. Isn't that great?
The
so
middle
3 and
is-
3.
Yikes.
And then there was me.
That's
It's a double-edged sword because I'm the middle child between all my siblings, but with my mom and my dad, I'm the oldest. So it's like I get 2.
I see why you wouldn't want to have kids. You're probably like that awkward feeling. That's how I felt too. I'm like,
Well,
I don't wanna.
The way that you felt, like you have a boy and a girl, the way that I feel about
Yeah.
my siblings,
it's like it's
children,
enough.
I'm like, they're my kids too.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Literally, my niece looks exactly like me. Like, so much to the point, like, my brother was freaked out. Like, he was like, how did my kid come out you? Like, and that's literally
Right.
the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's like, genes are like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you notice in like your nieces and nephews, like your personality traits in them,
Mhm.
or like different things that they got from other family members. Like, that's my kid too.
Yeah.
It's literally my DNA.
Oh my gosh, you have
I
a
get it.
baby.
My baby.
It's like part-time kids though, definitely. Because
Part-time.
my
honestly,
to my sisters, they doing that. They doing that. They're in there.
100%.
You know, I'm not doing
My
that.
sister also has a baby.
That's 24/7 work right
Oh,
there.
a baby.
I don't know about that.
He's one.
A baby.
He's a little pumpkin butt.
I do
Yeah.
love babies. They're so cute. They are so cute.
Okay.
Mhm. I don't
No,
know if
yeah.
I would
Not my
like
fave.
I don't know if I love it as like person with. I don't know if I love it enough to have it rip itself
That
out
it's
of
like,
me,
yeah.
like the freaking Alien movie. You know, it's like maybe I'll get to that point where I want to sacrifice that
Definitely would
for
hurt.
that child. You know,
Look.
for that child. I don't know.
Honestly, like the idea of giving birth, like, no. I just like I know it's like people are like the woman is like made for it.
No, yeah.
promise
I don't
you,
really care though.
This
made for it.
woman right here.
That would hurt.
There's going to be pain.
Okay,
Your
but
hips
it's
like
also,
dislocate.
okay, it is a literal trauma to the body, and it's like it's not even that. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, I host this baby that I grow.
Yikes! First of all,
Okay, then it
Spawn.
completely
It spawns.
okay, but it completely disconfigures me. Like like everything that's happening in my body is happening different now because of it. I mean, yeah, my baby that I love.
it's
Okay,
like scary.
but then
it's like a Terrifier movie.
I have
Then I
something.
give
I have something to
birth.
say that might change your mind though.
well, okay, so then I
Okay,
give
then
birth,
you give birth.
and then it's like okay,
And it's like screaming.
Ouch.
Like-
there is no break. What?
And they're like dumb.
And
my
they're
God.
literally
And
dumb.
they can't
No,
even.
okay.
There's like zero
But
utility
T
to the
T
baby.
T though. T though, because we talked
Yeah.
about I feel like what we're looking for in a man,
We
right?
did. Mhm.
And
we did.
and I feel like the average working woman person who could carry a baby
Yeah.
is in this economy, right? Would still have to somehow work 40 hours a week until they are on maternity leave, even if they get that, right? And then go back to work after they did that shit, right?
Mhm.
So in this time that we live in, that is the reality, right? But is why I would like to create this life for myself where someone
Yeah.
can take care of me during that time, after that time, a couple years during that time. And how much better would your pregnancy be if you didn't have to go to work? If you
Yes.
maybe could stay home and take care of yourself and just give yourself massages and take baths all day. You'd
Yeah.
probably have a great pregnancy
I fully
if
agree
someone
with
was
that.
taking care of you.
What if you just did that all day regardless?
We should all live like that.
Yeah.
Period.
No, 1,000%.
In a perfect world, we all would.
In a
but
perfect world,
in a
no,
perfect
totally.
world, all pregnant women would be able to. But
would be able in that world that would be perfect for you. Would you have a kid?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I let them shoot up the club
couple times.
every week,
Yeah.
anytime.
Wow.
What do I got to lose? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I mean, besides that, I don't want to have that many. Can I
Okay.
ask you about your ethnicity a little more?
yeah, totally. I would love to actually clear that up. Some people are
Clear it up.
Clear up the allegation.
Clear it
the
up.
allegation. I feel like a lot of people think I'm Dominican,
Okay.
and like, don't get me wrong. Like
Get
I
into
love the
it.
Dominicans, but it's like kind of racist to be like black
Oh.
Hispanic is Dominican.
Oh,
No, soy una hondureña. I'm Honduran, but I'm kind of like a mutt.
Mutt too.
Yeah. Well, we're like that's like the season of the times. All of us. Racially, I'm black. Like
Mhm.
both of my parents are black,
Mhm.
but we have like Afro-Latin blood because of where we were born. So on my mom's side, farther up, there's Cuban. On my dad's side, I always say I'm Honduran because it's just easier. But my dad is actually half Honduran, half Belizean. And then his grandfather's from El Salvador. So it's like, I'm just like, I'm Honduran. But it's like really like, it's a little swirl up in there, you know?
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm a black girl.
Yeah.
Black girl magic.
Yeah,
Yeah, brown girl
exactly.
magic.
Yeah, no.
Times 4 in there.
A couple of things. Yeah, a couple of things. But
Wow.
I don't know. Like, it's really nothing against Dominicans or anything like that. Like, really, for real. But I just feel like
It's just, I think it's ignorance.
it's ignorant.
It's just ignorance.
Like, I
They don't
literally
know.
have people be like, oh, you're Dominican, right? I'm like, where? Did I ever say anything.
Also, you
Just
don't really
assuming
have
that.
like Dominican features.
Right. I feel
I
like
would say
Dominican
that,
people have
or-
very strong
or like
features.
an accent that is Dominican. Like,
Exactly.
everything is giving Dominican. If you're Dominican, it's not that you
That's
just
what I'm
assume that of
saying.
someone.
No, like
Yeah, I get what you
literally,
mean.
It's like
I didn't see that at all, actually.
Puerto Ricans are like Puerto Rican, you know?
Mhm.
Like, but and Dominicans are like Dominicans,
Dominican, yeah.
right? So yeah, that's just a little aggravating. But yeah, no, ethnically I am Latina. Racially, I'm Black. My dad is Black. He was born in Honduras, and then everyone on that side of my family is born in South America. And then on my mom's side in the U.S., and we're also Black, but there's Cubans.
Glad we cleared up that controversy.
Glad.
Did y'all
'cause
hear that?
It's all the talk of the town.
Y'all should have heard
Literally, everybody's like asking me.
I would love to know about you guys' take on fashion.
that. Fashion.
Fashion. Yeah. Because you guys are so fashionable.
I honestly
Oh my gosh,
should.
I tried really hard.
I feel like
today,
we're.
yeah.
Now
I
you say
tried
you tried
really
hard.
hard today to wear something that I haven't worn.
No,
Oh, yeah, for
I know what you
sure.
mean. Like, not be so like cash. Like, oh, this is my comfort stuff. But like something
Right,
like,
I was
oh,
gonna
this is
come in a
nice. I want to put this
t-shirt,
on.
and
Oh,
You look
it's
cute.
Claire.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I am like very comfortable. I've had a week. This week has been like emotionally treacherous. But nonetheless, I know, and I hate weeks like that because like I am like an emotional being. I am like super sensitive, and I do a good job of handling my emotions, in my opinion, for someone who's hypersensitive. But like when it gets to that level, I'm like,
You break down. Yeah.
no, not break down.
Oh,
Oh,
empath.
babe, because she don't break down. Okay. I just feel like such collective weight of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Being super sensitive and like empathetic, I just like when I'm feeling it, I'm like, I know a lot of other people are feeling it too. I'll get like that and it just comes all heavy for me.
Oh my gosh,
I know.
you're too tapped in. You're already sensitized a little bit.
I know, but that's my power.
As an emotional person as well, I understand.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm also sensitive, so I use a lot of, I don't know, like moonstone.
Because
an
it's
example,
absorbing.
is very good for this emotional balance in general. Well, it's natural to us to be sensitive and to react off those emotions, but we gotta go day by day in a way that we can stabilize them so that we can make the right decisions for ourselves. You know what I mean? So then it's
1
like
billion.
I use jewelry.
Okay, I like
That's
jewelry.
mine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
stay jeweled up.
I don't have
Mhm.
my rings today. I usually have my moonstones on, but yeah,
I love all your rings all the time.
emotional.
I love that. Honestly, I like haven't done crystal work in a long time actually. Maybe like 2 years, maybe 3 years. But
Mm.
you saying that, I was like, that was a sign. Cause I don't know. I feel like the world is so, every single post I see is someone's talking about the weight of something. And I'm like, it's a lot for me.
I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
I really love Angel
That's the same.
Fux's social media because it takes me out of that.
No, honestly, you have the best social media. Like, I'm not even kidding. You're like,
You're like, guys.
no,
I'm always talking to everybody,
Exactly.
right? I'm like, guys, look what I just got.
you
This Hello
literally
Kitty
take me,
Monopoly. Yeah.
you take me to
Well,
a world and
It's
I'm
like,
appreciative.
guys, we're
You
eating
know, it's
today. We're
interesting.
eating good.
I wouldn't say people who watch my story are like, okay, I will say some of them might be parasocially attached to me.
People are
but
weird to you.
I feel,
People are so weird to you.
but I also,
Yeah, they are. Chill out.
Brought you a gift.
You did, and you're gonna give it to me.
I'm literally gonna give it to you for real.
No.
I wanted to give you something so you could like take it and just like look at it and
That's so
think about me. with
No.
it. Yeah, this was gifted to me a really long time ago, and I don't remember who gave it to me.
That's so
But,
special.
yeah.
Oh my
literally transferring the
goodness.
energy.
No, it's just sitting in my closet. So
Wait.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
It's the heart.
I need like
That is so cute.
No, this is so cute and so
Mhm.
Just what the
sweet.
doctor ordered, red stuffed dog with hearts on it.
But like, so cute. Thank you.
Mhm.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
thank you. And like going back to the incredible compliment that you gave me earlier. Seriously, thank you so much. how I'm pure.
Run it back.
Oh,
and,
you're
like,
pure. Yeah, you're untainted.
Untainted and special.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, this person like has light behind their eyes. Like,
Thank
you know, I meet a lot of people out
light
here.
behind the eyes. Now that
Yeah. Some people are literally just operating on impulse. Like, they're like, oh my God, why is my life spiraling? And it's like, well, maybe it's the, you know, gut full of whiskey and like, you know, eating candy and like never going outside or like your work-life balance or something.
I mean, we all get to those points, but I know what you mean by
Same.
like,
well, just not being self-aware.
Not self-aware.
I'm like, girl, it's looking a little
not
sad, not cute.
That what's that Michael Jackson song? Man in the mirror.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
No,
they really need to play that track. Okay.
I fully am so appreciative of you saying that, honestly.
I heard a big gum smell.
Let me just take this out.
You looked at me. You knew. You wanted me to be like, no, don't do that.
We should get into the big topic. You have emotional support animal.
Okay, emotional support animal. My emotional
And Janet.
support Janet
Okay.
Jackson picture.
Janet's here.
Yeah, she is. She's always with me. Okay, my emotional support shirt, my emotional support hair, and my emotional support painting for my friends.
Aw.
That's so sweet.
Very,
We're getting deep.
darling. You know, here on Amor, get very deep.
We're diving in right now.
We dive
Like,
in.
are you ready?
I am like, believe it or not, I identify as non-binary because I am a man. I have to be the man in my life. I'm also a girl, nonetheless. Okay. But I am like actually the biggest sub. Like, actually, I'm not even kidding.
You're the baby.
No,
Really?
I feel that.
But it's also like just in my love life too. I'm like, babe, whatever you want, just let me know. Like, I'll do it for you. Like, I want to make you happy.
Oh,
Like,
she's that girl.
I am. No,
Aw.
fully, I am that.
What's your favorite way that people show you love?
Words of affirmation because
Oh.
you confirm what you like so I can keep doing it and making you happy. Pa siempre. Like, I'm a sub in that way. Like, I want to like serve your heart.
You have like a praise kink.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
There's a word for it.
Claire has a praise kink.
It's
Like,
a part of
when
what you're
people-
attracted to, though. Is
Yeah.
that, or I guess they would be attracted to it.
Yeah.
You want someone who would be attracted
Do you like
to
when
it.
people are like, "Ah, you're so good to me. I love
Yeah.
you so much.
100%.
Me too. Yeah.
Like, just to actually like piggyback off what I was saying about the sub thing. Like, at the time, no mas, but at the time, like in the past, whatever's going on, I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is like making them happy, so I'll just like
like
be
people
there.
pleasing,
Yeah,
like
people
putting your
pleasing.
needs second.
right.
yeah.
But like,
Mm.
I'm literally a princesa, like, and I want to be treated like one,
No,
and like I
right.
deserve to be treated like one. Literal title is Amor, and like all things to do with love, and that has to do with can my baby have one? Thank you.
Wow, I wish they were both in frame.
Oh, we can do that.
Are they snug as a bug?
Oh, they look so
Cute.
cozy.
We have 4 special guests.
Wow. That's, well, what are your expectations?
Or I guess also like what expectations aren't being met that you feel like
All right, being met. Well, I do think that I'm on like the other side of my traumatic dating life, and it's like
You made it through.
Yeah, I made it through. Like, I have my lessons,
Me last year.
and
Yeah.
I am like a person who like takes the notes and applies. So I think the reason really like why my needs weren't being met is because I wasn't properly communicating. I am like,
yeah.
so it's
Right.
like at the end of the day, like I had to like decide like what's gonna win.
You're more
is
like
it-
a queeniana, really.
I'm not though. and
You're,
I-
no, but you are though. You're literally like a boss babe.
no, okay.
You're
but
like-
here's
you're
the
like-
way.
Operating out here, you moved out here, you got your own little thing going, you be getting
Drama.
gigs. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, see,
Yeah.
okay, like Thank you. Okay, I'll take the compliment. Like, I will. But here's the thing. I literally, it's my trauma. Because dead ass, in the relation to, like, my love life, like, I am currently, like, to be super vulnerable, like, right before the podcast happened, like, before I even knew that it was happening, it was, like, maybe, like, 2 weeks before, I, like, felt this anger towards myself for, like, how strong I've become, which was so off-putting for me
Like
because
survivor's guilt.
you'd think that you'd get there and be, like, appreciative of yourself. And don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
I'm going through it, but it's more positive in my head, and I'm like, yeah, girl, like, this does rock.
It's really hard to like want to like step into like your confidence. Like it's like not a great word for it, but like
No, I think it's that.
like stepping into yourself, and it also makes you feel bad, especially when you have people around you who are like lower vibrational. Okay. And they will, because I used to live with somebody who, you know, I would be going through things and like, you know, I'm like trying to tell them about, oh my gosh, I just got this gig. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this. Like trying to tell them things that are
Exciting.
good and exciting going on in my life.
Positive.
And they just kind of would dismiss me and shut me down.
Not cool.
And like I really love them because I've known them for a really long time.
Yeah.
But man, it was making me feeling like I have to make myself smaller because I felt guilty for like
Being big.
all the gifts that I've given and all the work that I've put in for the things that I've done.
And that's the same thing with if you date someone, which a lot of y'all, you know,
No,
as a
man.
hustler, I'm also a hustler. I work very hard.
Yeah.
And I don't play with my time or my money. You know what I mean? And I put a lot of energy into my career as well.
Yeah.
And so to get to that point, you're like, damn, I'm still here just alone. It's like, okay, yes, but you're going to find that person who matches. But it's not going to be easy.
No, it's
Because
not
a lot of these
easy.
people
Well-
aren't hustling like
well-
that. They're not going to match like that. They're not-
I fully agree with you. I really do. I think this is what I'm saying. Like, on the other side of coming out of like all the traumatic like dating situations, because like I've been in like an abusive relationship physically,
That really people up for
Well,
a really long time.
for sure. The situation was like, it wasn't continuous, but it was like the one act that broke us up, and like nonetheless, but that's, and then also just like I deal with a lot of like guys see me and they're like, hey girl, like I want that, and like they really don't like want the inside, and that's like traumatizing. All these wars. What's it called?
You're good, Claire.
Thank you.
You're good for real.
Yeah.
Like you, like you
job.
need to give yourself more credit.
Well, I am now. Like, it's like something that I'm going through because it's like I accepted that I'm single for real. Like, maybe a month ago. But I accepted like a month ago that I'm really single. Like, and there's like no one who I'm talking to. There's like no one who, like, in Tulsa, no one even talks to me. Like, literally, no guys ever like talk to me when I'm out. Like, no one in my DMs, not me like fully exposing myself, but like it's just like my reality. So it's like also
No
easy.
hoes.
So it's literally easy for me to like be in my single like energy because it's just so real. So
Okay, but literally, I'm tired of people always wanting a boyfriend. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I
Because-
don't right now because
No, good for you.
I've like accepted like, you
Think
know
about how
what?
much work that would be. More work.
It
that would
is.
be.
It's so
And think
much
about if you have
work.
enough energy for it too.
Yeah, we back.
But
Which maybe
you
just
know,
be friends with people
I wasn't-
too.
Yeah.
Every
First,
time
like,
I
well-
find love, it's always when I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah, and I know you told me that the other day. So I'm like, where is it? Because I'm not looking. I'm just kidding. I honestly, like I said, I have accepted like that I really am single, and I think it's literally like, well, it's not I think, because like the way that you were saying like I'm too tapped in, like yeah.
What
So
do
I
you-
know like the universe it brought me to Tulsa to like understand that it's my journey to love me and like feed myself.
But what about platonic
like,
love? Like,
no, it's beautiful.
it'll probably fill you so much more.
No, yeah, well, don't get me wrong.
Pause.
I'm
Fill you
like so
up.
open to that now.
Sorry. Whoa, why did I make it
Pause.
sexual? No, I meant like friend love, family love will.
Yeah, me and
first.
Carl's friendship, and me and my friend Bison that you met the other day.
I love
The Bison and Carl have literally saved my life
Yeah.
and literally helped me grow.
No, yeah,
in
Freya saved
many
my
ways.
life.
Yeah, like
And Jack,
and me and
shout out to
Carl
Jack.
just met at a random ass little art show,
thing.
Yeah.
and I went up to them and I was like, "Are you famous?" And
Because-
they're like, "Because they look famous, look like the most famous person in that room," and they're like,
Yeah.
That's no." And I was like, "Oh well, you look famous." And then
I know, and I instantly like at that point I was pretty isolated, and I was like, my alerts were like, what do they want from me?
Yeah.
They want something from me, hang around me.
and then I showed them
No, but
dubstep in the
look how,
car.
like, beautiful
It was
you guys
cute.
are.
We smoked weed.
No, I
No,
literally
I mean,
love
yeah.
like y'all as a unit, like as a like frequency. You guys are amazing. Okay,
That's me.
guys. So we have had good conversation
Good
for
combo.
sure. Definitely, we will be back. That's why we're in a different setting. This is a conversation about the dating atmosphere, the dating ethers, like what it means to love.
To be
how-
continued.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll continue.
We'll be continuing, essentially. Thank you.
We'll get into it, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
We're gonna go.
Leaked.
We have a group chat. It's like already a thing.
It is.
And we're filling your heart up.
You are.
We're filling you up with platonic love.
100%. Well, let me say something about you guys because y'all are saying the sweetest things about me. But like seriously, some like about you guys, one as a frequency I love. Like just you guys' love for each other. It really is so beautiful. I love to be around it. Because you guys just really care about each other. It's like different when you really care about someone. You just act
Carl's
like that.
been there for me so many times.
Yeah. And it's like very apparent in your friendship and I really, really love to see that and like be
That's
a
like
part
my
of
brother.
it. And like actually
Hey, bro.
be in the literal
Hey,
middle.
twin, that's my-
But
Yeah.
also just like about you, like you're so kind and you're actually so personable. And I feel like it's like me connecting with people, I think it like generally speaking, just the type of personality I have, it's like kind of easy for me to just like talk to someone and like get a conversation, but sometimes it's not like that substance that I like crave in a connection or like in a friendship, that kind of thing. And I feel like when you took me home from your party,
We did talk the whole time.
We talked and we like, and even like you parked and like we talked for a little bit, and it was like, okay, like that's solid, and I really appreciated that. Like I thought it was so beautiful, and it just like really just attests to you as an like as a force because you are just such an incredible artist. Like you are the artist.
That's crazy.
No, you are. Like
That's just crazy. What the
Saying some crazy shit.
that
is so sweet.
Yeah, for sure. And I just
Thank
love to
you.
see like the inside and also like get to experience it. That's like
Wow.
so beautiful for me.
Legendary.
No.
But you, I have to say, seriously, like you always give me such sweet energy. Like literally since day one we met, like
An
I
actual
literally was
angel,
like,
y'all.
no, like angel literally.
An
is
angel fell down from the sky. And that's
Okay,
raised.
because you know, like sometimes
When you're
like
like
somebody's
asking
name
me.
will be like heaven, and they're the complete opposite. No, not with Angel. Like he really is an angel.
I try to be a really good friend.
You are a really good friend. Like that's what it is. You're a really good friend. Like
I was like, Claire lives all the way in OKC. I already talked to Ian the day before the party. I was like, I'm gonna talk to Claire, but do you think you could pick her up after work?
literally.
He was like, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem. And so, yeah,
don't even know.
I was like, this bitch don't got a car.
When you called
She's
me,
gonna buy an $80
Neither do you.
Uber.
Y'all
What
both
the
know.
hell?
no,
To get to my
literally
house.
When both your friends will have cars.
$80. No, but seriously, I thought that was so.
I have the car, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta take you home after this.
I know.
I'm no, you talking about being dominant. Poppy, I be driving bitches.
Yeah, no, Carl's my
I be taking bitches
handler,
home.
for
No,
real.
the
Carl's my
funniest thing you
twink
said
handler.
when we were playing the video game, and I was like, I love to drive. Angel was Angel was like, Claire, you don't even have a license.
We're playing Gran Turismo.
Okay, but like I love the driving games. Like they're my favorite.
Only time she gets to drive.
Okay,
You have to
yeah.
go home.
I know, but Wait, no, seriously though, I thought that was the nicest thing in the world. Like I was talking to you that day and I was like, wait, Angel literally arranged for me to go over to his house for Friendsgiving. Like I called my friend in New Orleans and I was like, you need to move to Tulsa. Not nice like this in New Orleans. Not
that is
like
so
Well, yeah, I was
sweet.
just thinking. I was like,
Aww.
well, they're gonna
the
have to get over here.
accommodation.
That is really
Yeah.
sweet.
like
that
that's
is really
crazy.
sweet.
Well, I really wanted you to get over there.
I know,
So
I
I
had
was
a
like,
time.
well, my friends, I wouldn't be here without them, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I live for. I love being a good host. I love having my friends over. And,
Giving us gifts.
mm-hmm.
Is the mic on still?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for
Claire.
having us.
Thank you.
It's been so nice in here.
Watch
it's not too
all
hot
her
and it's not too
podcasts, y'all. Watch
cold.
all
Yeah.
of them.
It's great for, when I leave my tank.
Yeah, it is. It's great
Mm-hmm.
for when you leave your tank. I will be linking all their information. I'll be popping it up on the screen so you guys can stay tapped in. We will definitely be continuing the conversation, but in the meantime, please remember to love yourself, to respect yourself, to really acknowledge your soul needs. And I'm seeing you guys. Besitos.